What are the two indicators which can check the drinking water quality? How you will know that your water quality is good for your health or it is not good? That means it is safe for the drinking purpose or not. Hi, I'm Dr. Fatima Sefi. Welcome to my YouTube channel Unique Solution. In this video, I am going to explain the two main indicators. So don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't forget to like it, and till end you be with me so you will understand how to check the water quality and what are the two indicators which helps you to check the water quality at home. So first is the pH. pH is an indicator which can give you clear idea that the water is acidic, neutral or alkaline. How we can understand with this? So pH is, there is a one pH scale which identify that from 0 to 14. So if 0 to 7, that means if it is 7 is a neutral pH. If the water is a 7, that means it is a neutral pH. But if the water is less than 7, that means it is a acidic water, and if the water is at 7, that means it is a water is neutral, and if it is more than 7, then the water is alkaline. So acidic water, neutral water and alkaline water will measure from 0 to 14. This is only the indicator which shows you the water quality, how good it is and how bad it is. This is the first thing. Now second thing is the TDS. What is TDS? This is the second indicator which helps most of the water treatment methods, that it will gives us the idea whether how much and what we need to get the treatment. So TDS is nothing but TDS is a total dissolved solids. Total dissolved solids are nothing but the salts, iron, salts, any type of metals or whatever the suspended particle, like sometimes very minute particles are present, it will give the idea. So sometime normally TDS indicator will give the amounts of soluble part is present in the water. That means mostly the salts and the leaching metals and other type of contaminations also, other type of chemicals also present there. So in this case, we have to find out that the TDS is as per the acceptable limit or not for the drinking purpose. For example, normal our surface water TDS is less than 250 or maximum 400. But it is not go beyond that. But in some time groundwater or borewell water, the TDS is more because the water is very deep inside the in the borewell. It may be 200, 300, 500 feet down. So the water can be highly alkaline. That means the TDS of the water may be high because of the high salts present in the water. Second thing, the water is coming to our home is by the treatment. Once it is getting treatment, still there may be a chances of contamination because the water is coming through the distribution lines, and these lines, if there is some contamination, and this may get sometime acidic, and the leaching of metals also starts. Sometimes bacteria also develop when we are not using that line for a longer period of time. So there are so many different reasons which we need to check one more time the quality of the water. So that's the reason we are using the different type of filtration system at home, that in there are so many brands available in the market. But even then we want to check the pH and TDS are maintaining as per our drinking purpose. We have to keep at least 2 instruments which is very easy to maintain at home also, that I am going to show you in this video. The first one is the pH meter. This is the pH meter. This is the pH meter. pH meter will give an indication that the pH of drinking water is how much. So this is I have, and this is drinking water with me in my hand. And now we are going to on this button. There are 2 different buttons are there. One is on and off. Second is calibration. Calibration button we required only, you can see here, calibration button is required only when we have to start first time the pH. Like for example, if we are checking every week, we need to just calibrate to find that the instrument is working correctly or not correctly. So in this, what we will do, we will first on this button. Once we on this button, it will start showing the reading. It is random reading. But when we put this pH meter inside this water, it will show you the actual pH of the water. That is a drinking water I am using right now. You can use any type of water, even then drinking, domestic or swimming pool, whatever type of work you are using that water, irrigation purpose. So you can just check out. But this video I'm just showing for the specially drinking purpose. So at home we can check that it is showing 7.4, like 7.4, 7.2, like that it is showing. So in this we can say once the reading will be stabilized, that means the pH, correct pH, we will get it. So here I am getting here 7.32. So this is one method, this is one instrument which we can check the pH. Second, I have the TDS meter. This is called TDS meter. TDS meter, it is also available in the market very easily, and there are 2 to 3 buttons are there. One is for the on and off button. Second button is the temperature, which will show variation of the temperature, sometime hot and cold water. And one hold button, that is for the calibration purpose. So once if I'll start the same way, here we have to do the calibration first time. The instructions will be given in the leaflet when you buy the pH meter and TDS meter. It's very clear information they will give. It is very easy to use also and maintain. So this is the on and off button. It will show you some readings, 0 or something. Now if I'll put this in the water, it will show some reading like 112. That means the TDS in the water is 112. That means we can say this water is good for drinking purpose. So when these 2 meters are at home, it is something like when you become sick and you have a fever, but you don't know how much temperature and what you have to take the next step, whether you are not sure whether you have a temperature or not. So you are using temperature. That is a thermometer you are using. The thermometer will show you the average like temperature, your body temperature. So with that you will identify that you have to consult to the doctor, you have to go to the clinic or not. Other than like simply you are getting in tension, like what I do next. The same thing in the water also we can do. These 2 indicators will help us to understand the basic quality of the water. If you find something wrong in that, then we can go for the further testing in the water lab. Suppose if you are in a remote place where you don't have good facility of the water testing lab, that also you can keep it for your purpose. This is also one of the parts. Second thing, if you don't have much time to go, then you can use for the basic indicators, but just don't depend on the basic indicators, because this is just an idea. But you always, once in a year, you should check the drinking water quality, or every time when there is a changes in the season, especially in the rainy season, when there is a very high chances of pollution is coming in the water, and sometime even at the treatment time from the municipal, there may be chances of pollution will be there. So just check the water. Even you can check the tap water, and you can check the filtration method, whatever you are using, alkaline filtration system, or whatever method you are using for like RO, and so many different company brands are available in the market. So just to check that water also. And one more time, you can, for the surety, you can check in the lab. So lab is the very correct place where you are going to identify exact condition, because sometimes even TDS and pH will not give a complete idea of water quality. This is just an indicators, but maybe sometime iron compounds are present, sometime lead is leaching, then it will show slight acidic also without treatment. But sometime in RO, most of the water is getting 100% good, and sometime they are minerals also getting less due to the RO water also sometimes. So to maintain all these things, like a correct amount of minerals you are getting in the drinking water, no other pollution, no other bacteria, no other microorganisms you are getting in the water, that all things you can identify once in a year, or whenever you feel like there is a season changed and you feel like you are getting more and more sick sometimes, like you have some gastrointestinal problems, you are getting sick and you are having some problems other. So in this case also you can check it in the lab also. So these are the basic things which I have explained in this video. Hope you like this video. If you like it, then just subscribe my channel for the next video. And I hope this video gives you some information. And if you want more clarity, more idea, if still you are confused, so you can contact me, uniquetestinglab.com. I'll give the link in the video. Also the TDS meter and pH meter link I will give in the description. So till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you. Bye bye.